Hi, we are talking today with Guibert Englebienne, who is the CTO and founder, or one of the co-founder of Globant. Hello, Guibert.
Hello, Video. Great to see you.
Nice to see you here in Cluj. And since the global acquisition of Small Footprint recently finished, tell us more about what triggered the decision to buy a Small Footprint company.
Well, Globant is a fast-growing company that we created 16 years ago, and during these 16 years we became one of the fastest growing companies around the globe, and that took us to grow in a number of different places. Our passion is to connect opportunities with talent in different places. Also is for that talent to not have to relocate. So we are looking for people who has chosen to be in a certain place, and we try to bring those opportunities there. So over the years, we've been growing in a number of countries. Today, we are in 14 countries, and we are always looking for groups of people who share our same vision and the same passion. That's what we found on the Small Footprint team, and we are happy to be here in Romania to continue expanding. So, very happy.
Sounds great. And how do you see the evolution of the Globant now new office in Cluj in short and longer term?
Well, on the short term, we are already working on integrating a very good for us is the fact that we have a lot of cultural proximity. I didn't know it before coming, but when I came here, I heard from part of my team say, "Hey, they are like very similar to us. We share our Latin roots, and that's important." But we are already connecting our Cluj team with some of our most amazing customers, and in the next 2 years or 2 to 3 years, we expect to grow a lot and to invest a lot. So we plan to move to. It shouldn't be hard for us to get to around 500 people in Cluj.
Wow.
In the next 2 to 3 years, and we expect to be investing around $20 million in order for that to happen. Mm-hmm. So we will continue to grow. For us, Europe remains a big growth opportunity. The vast majority of our business comes from US multinationals and also some European ones, but still we have a lot of room to grow in Europe. So for that, Romania is key.
Sounds great. And I know you are really strong in AI. You showed me actually before the book. We can put a screen on the video. But can you name 3 technology where Globant is really good? I suppose one is AI, right?
Well, what we're seeing is that our business is to help companies remain in good fit to compete in an exponential future. For that to happen, you need to be extremely solid on every conceivable emerging trend. So as a result of that, Globant the talent at Globant is organized in 20 divisions that we call studios. These are deep pockets of expertise around emerging trends. So we have, for example, one of the largest global gaming studios, also on AI, on big data, on UX, IoT. So we have 20 cybersecurity. We have 20 studios. Some of them are working on building amazing technology. Some others are working more on a strategic point of view. We have, for example, our Future of Organization studio, where we are creating technology to make better organizations. So we are building the organization of the future. We also have a strategy, product design, agility. So we are trying to actually affect the way that companies are organized. And then we also have some foundational studios where we are helping our customers not only delivering once a product, but doing it over and over, cheaper, faster, more frequently, like our cloud studios, quality engineering, cybersecurity, and others.
Sounds really great. And do you also combine this technology, right? I mean,
Oh, yes.
I suppose.
At the essence of Globant is, first, we had these studios, and then people coming from different studios conform what we call pods. The entire company, not only we develop software in an agile way, but the entire company is run agilely. So we don't have hierarchies, we don't have matrices, we are a very entrepreneurial culture, and even the founders or the top management, we work on what we call the strategy pod, but we are here to help our more than 1,000 projects that we run every day to be successful. So we have more a helper's attitude to all our people, and it's a very flat organization.
Yeah, sounds really interesting. And yeah, 1,000 projects, a lot. Tell us about Start Me Up, the OS project, which is built around social media or social communication.
Yes. Well, as you know, many organizations are trying to go through a digital transformation, and now there's a tsunami of the cognitive transformation. This is a transformation that is mostly we are forced to do that because outside our organizations we have new kind of competitors who are promising to disrupt our business. We have new kind of consumer expectations who are asking you, I want an Uber-like experience, or a Disney-like experience. And essentially, people is transposing experiences from one industry to another and demanding you that. There's a third component to it, which is a new workforce. Mm-hmm. People knows, particularly in this industry, that they are looking for organizations who offer transparency, meritocracy, and a rapid path for development, and particularly a clear sense of purpose. While on this digital transformation, what typically tends to happen is that this human factor is often overlooked. And we believe that in order to be successful, you also need to affect culture. So for the last 12 years, we've been running at Globant we started with an experiment, which was to empower every member of the organization to become a guardian of our culture. So you will see that every day people is recognizing other actions in alignment to certain behaviors, but they do it in front of a public activity feed that the entire company sees. So not only you are growing your reputation because of your actions, but you're inspiring others. In the same fashion, people going out of a meeting can do a feedback, is even using audio for something, so we can help you become better. But we also have many other tools like an Instagram for the organization where you can post pictures, a Tinder for ideas where you can post ideas and people will swipe left or right to get the best ones noticed, and also like a Netflix for the organization where we can see video content on our mobile devices that help us become a part of the organization and sense that we are aware of what we need to do. All these collectively is adding to generating a lot of data that help us put it in your pocket and make you a smarter part of the organization. So suggesting who to meet next, who to have a coffee with, or who you cannot miss to know is an important fact of that Start Me Up is solving. So we are, all in all, we are trying to create an organization that is more human and is smarter and is more adaptable.
Really interesting. And do you have also the AI company, I believe, inside,
yes,
right?
Definitely. We have AI built into that, helping us recommend who to meet, and helping us do our work better. So as leaders, we can have more insights driven to our day-to-day activities from all that data.
Okay. And now, since you are in Romania, and you also mentioned before, how do you see the culture, similarities and differences between Argentina and Romania? Considering that, as you mentioned, we have both Latin roots.
It hasn't. It's my first time in Romania, but what I see seems extremely similar. I know that you guys like to make friends, that family is important, that you are easygoing, highly entrepreneurial, and these are the things that really characterize, the different places where we are building Globant. So I believe that there is one thing. When we founded Globant, we said we are going to create an organization that will show the world what we can do. Today, we are recognized as a global leader in transforming organizations, and we want to become simply the #1 software company on earth. That's our mission. So we are continuously learning, and the number of customers we have is amazing, and the kind of challenges they give us to help them with is a testament of that trust that we are doing. We are like a company with a soul. We are a very strong culture, and that's always surprising me. So I just learned, by the way, yesterday through Guibert, which is our internal Instagram, that we just opened a new office in Guadalajara, Mexico, which I didn't know, but I don't need to know. I have, over the course of the years, I have learned of new offices in different places, because some entrepreneur, understanding what the rules of the games are, took notice, and they went and opened a new office. Oh, okay. So that's how things move at Globant. We try to make you really to allow you for everything to be, for you to flourish in the organization.
Really interesting, like an organic growth rather than top-down decision.
Totally, it's a bottoms-up approach, which is for those who make software. We know that giving people autonomy with certain behaviors can allow the organization to grow much faster.
Great. And in terms of technology, today, for the next 5 years, we'll expect to have better communication with the 5G and probably smarter application with AI. How do you see this trend evolving, let's say, for the next 10 years?
Well, we see, of course, there are a lot of activity in terms of health and bioinformatics and DNA editing, and so the health is an area where we see a lot of interesting. We have, like information sciences and information technologies are now accelerating life sciences, so there's an interesting part. Food is also very important. Blending, if you blend a trend towards sustainability with the ability of AI, we are now seeing a lot of food replacements, which we have. You may have heard about the Impossible Burger and that sort of initiatives, which I believe are very interesting. AI will continue, will become a reality, because today many organizations are interested and intrigued by, but we have made a purposely decision to drive AI into every product that we build. And for that to happen, we also require every Glober, as we like to call ourselves, to be trained to understand what AI is, what can be fixed with AI, what kind of opportunities it offers us. So 100% of all the Globant employees, technical or non-technical, are required to go through proper training. So we are making a significant push there.
I see. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Great to see you.